All right, so here we go. This is game number 41, I believe. And here's my lineup. I'm playing against Arizona. Yu Darvish is going for me. His ERA is under 3, which is great. And again, I started with dynamic difficulty on pitching and hitting. So the beginning, the first couple weeks were pretty easy. And then I ended up settling on All-Star Plus hitting. So I just went into my sliders and I moved when it changes all the way down to 0. So it's not going to change anymore. It's All-Star Plus. And then pitching, I just put it on Legend because I think that's pretty good for me. I mean, I'm pretty decent pitching, but on Legend I can get in trouble. So it's pretty competitive. So there's our lineups, pitching matchup. Who is this? Yency Almonte. I don't know if that's a real player or not, but his ERA is not good. Strikeouts 26 and 37. That's so great.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona. Almonte will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's my leadoff hitter, Adam Eaton.
Look at that stat sheet, a
The
very
pink
high
bat.
whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job. Keep traffic.
I love
off
hitting
the
at this
bases,
place
keep the
when it's
walks
cloudy
down,
or at night,
try to limit the amount of hits.
overcast
He's
or
had
at
a rough
night.
go of that
It's
so
just,
far this
it's
year.
easy to
Let's see
see
if
the
he can turn it
pitches.
around in this one.
That backdrop is nice.
Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of
It's a
the
great
zone
call.
to begin the evening. It's 2-0
So I
now.
do zone hitting.
A great case of
So
a
I've got
manager
to
sticking
aim the
up
left
for his
stick
pitcher
where I
right
want to
there
swing.
and giving
I do
that
gas
umpire an
pitch, which I
earful.
don't gas
He
all the
didn't get that
time, but
pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in
gas
that
pitch
umpire's
will,
mind to try to
if you
expand the
select
strike
high
zone, so
fastball
some
and
of
it's a
those
high
borderline
fastball,
pitches
then
start to go his pitcher's way.
it will blink. Let's try it here. Then you know it's going to be a high fastball, but it could be out of the zone.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble.
Or if it's in the
tonight as he
zone
begins the
and you
game
just
with
hit
4
swing,
wide ones.
That is not
you
the
can't
way
really
he wanted
aim
to
it. It
start
just
off this
aims in
inning.
that
It's one
quadrant.
thing to walk the leadoff
And obviously,
hitter,
if you guess
but it's
wrong
even
on
more
either
painful when the leadoff hitter is an
pitch
absolute
type or
burner,
location,
and he
then
can really wreak some havoc
you
on
get
the bases.
penalized. So your swing
In now is
zone
Lorenzo
shrinks a little
Cain.
bit.
He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
So we'll go high fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat.
So it's
on
not a high
its way.
fastball, it's a high
Brings the
slider.
Slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
But this helps me
This is
take
a tough
pitches
spot here to
because
turn
you
two off
need to
this guy
take
at the
pitches
plate.
in this
One of
game
the
to
things you really have to
tire
make
out the
sure
starter.
defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make
That's a
sure
good
you at least
swing. Get down.
one out in a spot
Nice.
like this.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he throws it away.
Let's go. Oh, no. Let's go back. Shit.
And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out
I
to
should've
dry.
just went.
Bad base running
He would've
mistake
thrown him
there
out
for
at
round
third.
number 1. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington
I was
Nationals.
just too late
What's
on
the
that
word on
one.
them as they try to split the series, Mark?
So I've got a high
Well,
batting
Matty, if I could
average
tell this lineup one thing, it would be
as a
let's
team,
get on this guy early.
but my home runs
Day
are
game
really low,
in this
so
ballpark, the
I
sun
upped
starts
the
glaring,
power,
starts getting
one,
later in the day, those shadows start creeping
for
in
myself
right around the time
and
that bullpen starts getting warmed up.
the AI
Gotta find a way to scratch a few
or the
across
computer.
early.
So we both have power up a little bit, so there should be more home runs.
He's set and the pitch.
It just seems
Swing and a miss
like the home
way
runs are
behind the
really
big
low this year.
fastball.
They were last year too.
Eaton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Thank you, Dan. Please, Zach.
The 1-1.
I was swinging
Now
no
a
matter
ball
what
sliced out of
there,
play down the left field line.
just like these
Little
guys
guessing
do
game going
sometimes.
on right now, being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now a drive out
Oh,
to left
yeah.
center
That's the
field.
wheelhouse, boys. Daniel Murphy does not miss that one.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've
So much of this
gotta find
game
a
is
way to pick your
timing.
teammates up when you're given the chance.
If it's outside, you gotta
He doesn't try
wait.
to do
It's
too
inside, you
much
gotta
right here.
go early.
He just takes what's there. Safely on
And
second,
of course, you
and his
gotta,
buddy is high-fiving
you know,
teammates
aim your
in the
reticle
dugout.
or whatever, which I have invisible on, so I know what up, down, left, and right are. I don't need to see that
Here's
garbage on the
first
screen.
pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Good swing.
Peralta is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, he's only got
He was
9 homers
in
through
yesterday's
40 games,
shutout
so
loss, as were many of his teammates.
it's like 36 for the year. That's a little low. Let's try a high fastball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow.
And that misses for ball 1.
The whole
According to
ball
the
was
career
in the
numbers on the
zone.
back of his baseball card,
That
Judge
was
is working with
a
a
little
slugging
lucky.
percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the
A
third
little
out of
late
the
on
inning.
that.
One for the Nationals on the RBI double.
Yu Darvish.
gets into the ball for the 4th and final
Just
game
like in
of
real
the
life,
series.
he's got all the stuff,
Dan
but he
Plesac,
just
what do you
can't
got?
put it together
Hey,
for a
this
whole
guy's had
year.
a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy
The
thing
loss
to do in
is just-
baseball this year with
it's just
all
like
the
real
high-scoring games.
baseball.
But this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he
Yeah,
continues
he
to
doesn't
do
have an
that,
ERA
I
of
think you're gonna see a
sub-3 in
really
real
good
baseball,
performance
but
out of him in this one.
Stepping in, Joseph Borowitz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first
So
one,
obviously I do
finding
meter
a way to
pitching.
battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know,
Good
Hero, this
pitch.
is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split.
Meter
you almost
pitching
feel
and
like you won this
accuracy
series. This is
fielding
a
with the
big one here
meter,
today.
so
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's
that's
trying
a
to work
pretty
through some
hideous
stuff right now.
lineup.
You know how
So
bad he was last month? He hit
Yu
200
Darvish
on
should
the nose. Not a lot of guys can
cut
stay in the
right
lineup
through
when they're
this, you would
struggling this
think.
bad. So we're hoping to see that he can
they
figure this
still
thing
got to
out
go out there
soon.
and do it.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense
Wow.
on its toes.
A cutter
He
that
takes
didn't
strike
cut.
3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches.
Yeah, that didn't really
Not throw a
cut.
single ball and toss a
not
perfect
good.
game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
And he's a guy looking to break
Sucks he
out
doesn't
in
have
a
a
big
change,
way.
though.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping
Nah.
for. Back up the middle.
Right down the middle.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-1 the count. Peralta is off at first with 2 away. And there's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other.
Ooh.
At times, his zone can be
That
a little
was
wide,
terrible.
and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped him up. Beckham near the bag at third. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs.
All right, boys.
In now for Washington, Eric Thames. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I usually
there's a pitch
like to
that
take
just
the first
misses the
pitch.
inside
Every
corner.
once in a while, I'll be like, I got to be all over this if they keep throwing first pitch strikes.
Looked
But
at for the first strike.
Oh, he's
Gotta get that pitch count up.
Right,
He's only got
getting away
16.
with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he turns this one around.
Damn,
high
I hit
and
that
deep
good.
to center field. And he's going to have room to
Warning
put
track
this one
power
away, and that's
again.
the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to
bunch
clean
of
up today.
no
if they're
names.
going to be more
Perez,
effective on the defensive side of the
Acuna,
ball. Let's see who flashes the leather.
David
in this one.
Peralta is not bad. Tommy Joseph, Matt Chapman. Yeah.
Striding in now for the Nats, Tim Beckham. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. Into center
nice.
field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, I wish you could move guys in the batter's box to get closer or farther away from the plate, but I guess if that's their stance, then that's their stance.
Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Runner
Yeah,
at
I might
first
have to
here,
be
1 man out.
Arizona next year. I'd love the stadium.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
That was good timing, but I shouldn't have swung.
Now batting, Tucker Barnhart comes in
He has
after
no
a day of
homers.
rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
Changeup in for a strike.
23 pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Oh,
Count
just
moves
late.
to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Just early.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, we'll
When a
get him
pitcher's
moving
close
at
to
first.
working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some
Oh, I was
And
swinging
we'll
no
have to
matter
leave
what.
it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Damn it. Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of
That's
the
a
second inning.
seeing eye single right there.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Perez on at first, nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
High cutter.
Cut
Good
fastball
pitch.
misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Matt Chapman waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch.
And he
misses.
looked at it.
So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Matt Chapman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a
And
meatball.
liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Got lucky
He wasn't
there.
fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just
Aw,
got to find a way
man.
to keep it fair.
Perez is on his way home. He'll score, and the Diamondbacks have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
That's not good.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Marisnick is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Same old story there,
He'd be the
you.
first to tell you he's
The
not
walks
happy
will
with
kill
his
you.
batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and
That
he
won't
has
kill
to
you.
because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
The 1-0.
Oh,
Softly hit
man.
here to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Joseph blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
Oh, and he still made it.
And he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Oh, no. Here we
Boy,
go.
that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Swinging a ground ball to third. One there.
He's too fast. He's the leadoff guy.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Suarez. First time up, he went down looking.
Never heard of this guy.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like
Good
this.
Mm,
pitch.
chased out of
Can't
the zone
throw that
there,
in the
and
dirt.
he's down 2 strikes. Suarez playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of
This is
2018.
a mistake.
Hey, this guy's
Got away
Well,
with
the
it.
left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, LeCastro.
Well,
And he's
Nice, he
gonna
did.
beat the offline throw to
He blew
first
it.
as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Yeah.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Right side.
Oh, nice.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like
Is that a
hit
shift?
that just keeps on giving. D-roll, both teams piling up the hits, and
He's
we're
just
in
leaned
the third
towards
inning.
second.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during
That's
the
a
pitcher's
big
meeting
mistake,
today.
buddy.
Good plan at the plate. A lot
Should
of
I bunt?
execution
Not
from the
with
offensive
Daniel
side
Murphy.
on both sides.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He
In
doesn't
his
bunt.
career, Murphy enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And a fastball
He does not
upstairs
bunt.
here that runs it to 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back
All right,
together
looking
here
to
quick
swing
because
here,
he's got
obviously.
2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
But that was terrible.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, you want Rizzo up there?
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Eaton on second.
Yeah, I'm not
King
swinging at this no matter
first
what.
with no outs.
Probably the next 2.
3-1.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive.
Maybe if I
don't
get a
think
high
you can just groove
fastball.
One right
Nope,
here. You still
not
have
swinging.
to try to make a competitive pitch.
All right, let's go.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
No gas on this one. Oh, I should have never swung, but at least I fouled it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it.
Garbage.
He's got it 1 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But luckily it doesn't get
Non-productive
far
outs.
enough away to allow the runners to advance. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
Give me a tomahawker.
Get the double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh,
Turned
just
on, but
way
it's
too
wide at
early.
first and
Damn.
foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Another changeup? Nope. Oh, he slices it.
Eaton rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Nice
And
slice,
they'll pull
buddy.
into second with 1 away.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third.
Just
and
a
are one
totally
solid
horrible
swing away
swing, but
from making this a real big inning.
that was just late enough.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Inside
one.
fastball, yank.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he won't bite at that one either.
I'm looking
It's
to
2-0.
swing here for
Yeah, I think it's
sure.
pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here. But
Time
working
to
around a
unleash.
guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Well hit the
Atta
other way,
boy.
and it's into the gap.
That'll score 2.
And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Early. Early on 96, huh?
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Swung right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham, runner in scoring position with Sugan. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Good
Tough
pitch.
slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. But
Hit
pulled in
it
at the hot
on
corner,
the
and that
nose.
ends the inning. So 3 runs. Digging in now, David Peralta.
All right, come on, you.
After a single this first time up.
Hey,
Stick with the Cubs, you give you 5-0 leads and you blow it.
Runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up.
Pitch.
Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the
Let's
knees.
do it again.
The 1-2. Misses low.
Oh,
Good
great
take on the
pitch.
curveball there.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number
I love the
So
shadows
here's
in
the
this
cleanup
game.
hitter, number 7. 0 for 1 here in
They're
the
pretty
early going.
amazing.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I don't think I would ever skip this game, though. Ever. I've bought it every year.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
I think since it's been on the PS3
Murphy
even.
to his right. He has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I don't care if it's just a roster update.
Riding in once again, Salvador Perez.
'Cause it never
Singled and
is.
scored in
It always
his
looks
first
a little bit
appearance in this
better.
one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline.
And
Throw
slow.
to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at
Good
off the
eye.
plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not
Look
the
for the
greatest threat with the bat
meatball.
up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line
Damn, he hit
toward
it
center
good, but-
field. Marisnik patrolling center makes the play.
That's
1
baseball.
out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off
Yes.
for ball 2.
Pitch 60 in the
We're in the
4th.
4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Line drive to
Get
left.
on.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use.
See, that felt
ballparks.
good. That felt like it should have been a hit. I waited on it. I got it right. The zone right around the ball.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will line
Just like
this
that
one
one.
into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases.
27. Let's go
Barnhart
3.
Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
Horrible
Safe
throw.
at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
We'll take it.
Here's
Third
another look at it
triple
right
already.
here
Wow.
as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the
He's
right
one of my
center
favorite
field wall.
players, Adam
He was
Eaton.
flying out of the box, so I
Hopefully
think he
he
was
can stay
thinking
healthy
triple
this year.
all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Eaton stands at third with one gone in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Oh.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
Hitting feels
Well, I'm
really
shocked he
good
pulled the
right
trigger
now in
on
this
that
game.
pitch. He might have been
I think
fooled
I've
right
lost the
there,
last
but
two
he was able
games.
to keep his hands back and scramble
Just-
a good pitch for a base hit.
When that pitcher's in trouble, he throws a lot of meatballs or horrible pitches. You can lay off pretty easy.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
Oh, I've been picked off so many times. Just taking a one-step lead.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
Oh man, I don't know how that happened.
I had the guy go back. I should never touch that.
Comes in and they get the force on the
That's
plate.
just
To be
dumb on
honest,
my part.
That just can't happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Down low.
Wow.
And the plot thickens here.
You know who's on deck there? Old Aaron Judge.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach.
No,
You
if it's a
know
high
he's got the green
fastball.
light. He's one of the best
Green
hitters
light.
in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. He's
That's
taken
fine.
strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup,
Yeah, his
get
energy and
mechanics back
confidence
under
are
him,
way
drive
down.
something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one in the corner.
Oh,
The first
great
will get him
play.
easily, and the side is retired.
Easily. No.
2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off
Up next for Arizona, Tommy Joseph. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Perfect.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batter. Third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Chapman brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Skied
Good
down the
pitch.
left field line. And that will end up a foul
Let's go even
ball.
farther.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night.
I like this,
one
though.
finds its
They've had
way into center.
quite
And
a
as
few
you see
hits.
on the graphic, he's currently in the 5th position in that department on this Arizona ball club. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I actually did get into the Hall of Fame
fastball, but usually those ones
for pitching
Swinging strike
in the dynamic difficulty, but
hey, sped him up, slowed him down.
that was
got him down 0-2.
really
I
tough.
think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Just got a piece up the line. The next 0-2 locks him up for strike 3.
See, well, he's still standing there, buddy.
Now in the box, Tim LaCastro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. On the strike. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer,
what a
you
pitch.
might get a swing.
I like this
Now at
umpire.
2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And
Oh,
this one runs
great
in on him as he
pitch.
can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Way late.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks,
George Geronko. I've seen him before.
George Geronko.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Designated hitter, Aaron
Change up low.
He's set and the pitch. A high
Fastball
fastball is
right
in
down
there.
the middle. I like to take the first pitch. Another change up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one
Right
right down Main Street.
the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really
No
fooled
chance
him that
there.
time for the first out.
At least not for
Ready
me.
once again, Eric Thames. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base
So
hit.
I swung
Make it a
early.
1-for-3 games so
Guess the
far.
pitch. High fastball. Swung early.
now batting.
I don't know where's
Digging
it
in
put your
once
bat
again,
at.
Tim
I guess
Beckham. A hit
Yeah.
in 2 tries so far.
it still is a little bit to the right, so
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face. 6
I like
runs,
it 'cause
10 hits,
guys
and no
really
errors
do
so far
guess
for the Nationals.
what the pitch is going to be when they're up to the plate. Oh, just
Count
late.
even now at 1-1.
I shouldn't have moved. Never tickle.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center
Too
field.
soon.
Marisnik is back and he'll get
Too
there to
early.
make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, Georgia.
Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He has flied
Wow, swing
and
timing
lined out
good.
in 2 trips
Thought I
in
was
this one.
early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Terrible call. That's outside.
Swinging a ball line
Just
down
later,
to the
that
left
would have been
field
a
corner.
double right
But
down the
this will be
line.
foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
That's why.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Early?
6 runs,
Just
10
early.
hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I love taking
Good running
pitches
count
when
right
they're
here.
balls.
3 balls, 2
It's fun.
strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Little dribbler down the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
That runner in motion.
The next 3-2. Lifted
Oh,
into center
late.
field. Marisnik is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 6-2. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Joseph Borowitz. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Good pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Let's go inside.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. Soft
That's
liner to
called
the
a
left
hanger.
side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter.
It's never easy for you.
We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody
Never.
out.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 the count.
Another perfect pitch.
A 1-0 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied
Good
in the air to
pitch.
straightaway
Jammed him.
left. Eaton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, Lord.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Borowitz rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score.
He will score.
As they close the gap to 3 now.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He
Here
looked fluid
comes
and confident,
Acuna.
driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And look
Great
inside,
pitch.
but that's ruled as strike. Nothing
No,
in 1.
Matt. It was not inside. Perfect.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Just like that
That's
one.
taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being
Let's get a
down
pop
0-2.
up here,
I think
boys.
at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Count is 1-2 now. And he got
Oh,
him.
what a pitch.
He's
Dude.
not going to feel good about that at
Come
bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and
Yeah, that
looked
was-
at 4 straight pitches.
A strike,
Hopefully,
clearly.
we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close.
I
It's
do
a
not
ball
need
and
that
no
run
strikes.
to score from second here.
One and one. Here it is. Now a flare out
Oh.
toward right center. Thames moving forward. He can't get
Of
there,
course.
so the inning will continue. And the
Garbage
run is in to
hit.
score from second. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah,
Yeah, way to
garbage.
come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat
He
right there, you're
barely
trying
got
to
the
pick up
bottom
your
of that
teammate.
ball.
He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Darvish pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there.
That was not me at all.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
A lot of hits, both teams. I'd rather have that than
ready for another chance. Tucker Barnhart.
Bunch of outs.
After reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field.
Wait.
Marisnick is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, sometimes when you guess a pitch right, I mean, you're about 75% going to swing.
Turns over and to the plate.
It's not in the zone like that was not.
Last time
you're going to get out.
So we'll see what he's got in store here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him
you don't
with
guess
a
it.
fastball for a
You
strike.
take fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
When you're down 0-2, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Good wood, but
and the 6th inning is
right
progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready
3
once
for
again.
3.
Lorenzo
Nice.
Cain singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way. Very good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs
try
right
that
here,
again.
but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short.
oh Lord.
First gets
All right.
him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Couple of singles
Always
to his
intense
credit
Matt
thus far.
Chapman. Huh.
Things not looking very
I
good
did
so
not
far in
know
this
that.
one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays high.
That was horrible.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Jake Marisnick stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ripped down the first base line. And a step
Nice
on
play.
first for the out.
Rizzo.
3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Tim LaCastro, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball
Gotta get
down
that
on the strike
bullpen
zone.
going.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of
Should have got it going last
making this
inning.
guy.
Stepping in now, Joseph Borowitz. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down.
Not close.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. LeCastro at second with 2 down. And
Good
he
pitch.
struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They trail it here 6-4.
Attaboy, you.
Welcome back to Chase
10
Field
hits to
here
9,
in Phoenix.
6-4,
Nationals
1
on
error.
top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first,
Oh,
let's check
Tyler
out the game
Clippard.
summary to see how we got here.
The old clipboard.
Tyler Clippard.
First delivery to him on the way.
Leading off for Washington. Second
Right
baseman,
over the middle, knee high.
Daniel Murphy.
92. Not much behind
The
that.
windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Ugh.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very
Splitter,
well
low?
executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And
Oh,
can't get out of the
drilled
way
him.
of that one. So the
Kick
leadoff
his
man
ass.
will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as
Of
he will
course.
take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's gone 2 for 5. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Very late. Change up?
0-2,
No.
here it comes.
It
Good job
was
to
a
score
change up,
that
it's just
one
not
away, and he
change up
stays
low.
alive. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, great
and a
pitch.
changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him
Oh,
up.
get foul.
Joseph moving to his
Oh,
left.
man.
And he brings it in on the
I'd
warning
never
track.
swing in the first pitch. And
Digging
Of
in
course
to try
there.
it again. Eric Thames.
Swinging no matter what.
Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
change up?
Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. Will not
Ooh.
catch the zone. Ball
Ooh.
3.
Time
Should I
to
send him?
focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see
Nah.
if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Right over
Swing and a
top,
miss out in
early.
front of a changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's
Now we
the
gotta
beauty
send him.
right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay
Good
with
eye.
the heater?
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Stepping
on,
in
Timmy.
and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Oh,
And
man,
here's a
every
fastball
first
called
pitch
for
now.
strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Beckham is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year.
Oh.
I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Behind 0-2 now. Murphy over at second. Thames on at first with 2 down. Stays alive, still 0-2. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Trying to stay back on the changeup there, but
man, that thing has some drop.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired.
Oh.
Nats leave a pair. They're up. And that'll bring in Carlos.
Out for the Diamondbacks.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's my one lefty reliever.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Two and two, the count to Aswahe. Two pitches fouled away. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now I'll get a locate.
Game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
I'm glad I drafted Thames.
Now for the Diamondbacks.
He just looks cool with that beard.
Build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now another 0-2. Comes back to
yeah.
For strike three called, and there are two down.
Sit down, buddy.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, number 7. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
Oh, what a horrible hop!
Brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2
it's only a double.
They haven't had much.
Damn, I've got him in my fantasy baseball league, and he hasn't been called up yet. He will be, though. He's incredible.
Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez.
Hector Neris takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
1-1.
Way out in front.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. Rizzo has it.
I just stroll over there because he's so slow.
The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen.
Carlos Estevez, no runs in 6 innings.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop, Yonhervis Solarte.
He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. LeCastro.
Terrible.
Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Striding in now for the Nats, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, man.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Way late.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Settle down, Tucker.
And he'll lay off the curveball.
Guess the pitch correct and still let it go because it was garbage. What a high fastball. That's what I would throw.
Changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2 now. Both teams
Now
with an
what's he
even
gonna
10
do?
hits in the ballgame.
High fastball.
Grounded back up the middle.
Ooh,
LeCastro
just too
ranging
late.
up the middle.
Just
and
too
that's the
late.
second out.
Damn. You gotta make up your mind,
And now
son.
for Washington, Adam Eaton. He got
3
on top
runs.
of one and was a
One
ground
hit.
out
Nice.
victim last time. He's set and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And the curveball induces a big swing and a
Make
miss.
up your mind.
2 out, nobody on.
Put another curveball.
Lifted the
Get
other
out.
way out to left center. Peralta on the move.
See, how did he get underneath
tracks it
that?
down, and
Slow
that
in the
will
zone.
end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it 6-4.
Sometimes guess pitch just doesn't work, even if you guess it correctly.
In now, Tommy Joseph, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's
Thank
not
you
like
for
he's
swinging.
all over the place.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We gotta get somebody else up there. Bear Claw.
The 3-1. And
Huh.
this is taken
Not
here
even
for
close.
ball 4. So the leadoff man's
That's
on
horrible.
base to kick
Horrible.
off the home 8.
Don't blow this.
Digging
Come
in,
on.
Matt Chapman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Joseph aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging strike, and now it's
Wait, wait.
0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Neris,
See if we can
the
freeze
native of
him
the
here.
Dominican Republic. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year
Oh.
player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for
All right,
everything.
splitter,
Nothing
hit
is
it on the
given to you.
ground.
And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league
Or
ball
miss it.
player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get
that
a
was
lot
a
of whiffs, too.
hanger.
That's excellent pitching.
Jake Marisnik is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little
go
bit
there
earlier
again.
if he hopes to
A
be
little higher.
catching up to that fastball.
And a fastball
see ya.
swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his
I have
pitches.
thrown
That was
2
a
perfect
great
games,
pitch
which
strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has,
I was
it's
very
not uncommon
surprised
for him
at.
to absolutely dominate certain guys.
I think last year and the year before.
Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Or no, 16 and 15. My videos are on my feed, on my channel.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over.
That was pretty cool because I'd never seen that before.
Score remains steady at 6-4. In now is
you got to get lucky.
Kane. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Better get my closer out. Canely from the Yankees.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Oh, it's
Right
just
side,
late.
but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Little chopper back his way.
No chance.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. Last time up, he was
Come on,
hit by
Big
a
Dan.
pitch. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing, line,
Oh,
drive.
yeah.
That's going to be trouble.
Big Dan.
Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that
Struggling.
streak is
He's batting
officially
400.
over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Outside fastball. Four-seamer.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Let's go curveball.
Count even at 1-1 to the
Guess
Nationals
right,
first
but
baseman.
laid off it. All right.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right
We're going
there.
in naked
Good
here.
job by
No
the batter
gas.
to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home.
Oh,
Sent
just
on
too
the ground
early.
out to second. And there's out number 2.
That's my problem. I'm early on a lot of stuff.
Here's Big Aaron Judge.
All right, Big
Although
Aaron
there are a
Judge.
couple of bases open,
Inside
we'll see if they
fastball.
think about working around him. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, man.
Sliders in for a strike.
Curveball.
The 0-1. Ripped on the ground. to
Nice.
first. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th.
Beautiful.
It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make a
E3.
throw if you
Oh,
don't
come
have the
on.
ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Pulls the string on that one.
Terrible
1 strike.
call.
He looked like a cave
Swinging no matter
swing and
what.
a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh,
Curveball.
man. He just tied him up in knots right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to
Yeah,
need to
that
string
was
some hits
ugly.
together. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in.
All right, Canely time.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter,
Tommy
number
Kingley
8.
comes
Your
on looking
attention,
for a
please.
save here in the bottom
Now
of the
pitching
9th
for
inning.
Washington, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that'll get on through into center
not a
field,
good
so
start.
he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Striding in once again, Carlos Suarez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus
I would
far.
think they would not
And they'll start
even
him with
think
a
about
fastball
stealing.
that's low for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Borowitz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Thank you. Let's climb the ladder here.
Full count, 3-2.
I
Looked
have
like
to
he
throw a
tried to
strike
elevate
here.
a
Let's
fastball on that
change up.
2-2 pitch there, but
See if he
kind
has
of
the patience.
overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2.
Yeah, not
Throw
even
on
close.
To second, so
That's
they'll
all right.
get the lead man, and that's all. On to
1 out's
first,
good.
but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away.
And there are 2 away. Acuna.
Number 7. And
That's
he needs
pretty
to make
fitting.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right,
meatball.
but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And
Oh,
this will be
hanger.
called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
See how far he will
Hey, that's
go.
case in point right there. He thought that was going to holler.
Oh, way out in
Swing
front.
and a miss. He
Had a
struck
baby.
him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is
Needed
over.
that one.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Washington Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Eaton 1 for 4, Murphy 2 for 4, Kane 3 for 5, Judge 1 for 5, 3 RBI though. We'll take that. Darvish is now 500, 7 Ks, 6 innings, 4 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 9 hits. Yeah, not so good, but we'll take it.